Hello and welcome back to Smoking Dragon Plays Mass Effect Andromeda. We're back here on the Nexus after talking to some of the crew members to find out what has been going on and what the current situation is. I went through the Codex on my own prior to starting this episode and just got a little bit more backstory. One thing, if you haven't read over it, just definitely check out my videos where I go through the different history and biology of the different species, because it does give a lot more information than what is in the first three Mass Effect. A little bit of different information as well. I also figured out where I was missing the updated information, which includes this crisis on Habitat 7, and also some of the Andromeda species, specifically this big manta thing that's flying over the planets. Pretty cool. Definitely check it out when you get a chance. Alright, Alexa, how's your weekend been going?
Sorry, I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Seemed pretty straightforward to me, but we'll continue along. And also, we wanted to check out this special item that we picked up on planet. Remnant decryption key that's ultra rare. Although very rare, remnant decryption keys can be used to bypass any glyph-locked remnant console. Unfortunately, the key is always destroyed in the process. So I think that's the item we picked up when we're on the planet to start the atmosphere generating or destroying alien technology we found. So that about does it. Let's check our journal. Who else do we have to talk to? Additional tasks. We have to speak with Tan, which is the commander, and then Kesh and Kandros. So let's speak with Kesh and Kandros if we can find them. Let's check the map. Does it say where they are? Yep, that guy's up to the north. Tan's over there. What is this exclamation point? It doesn't say. Kandros, and then there's a question mark up there. So we'll check out all those items before we speak to the Solarian. So let's head this way first. Kesh's office. Okay, so Kesh is the Krogan. Before we talk to him, let's steal his stuff. Ooh, assault rifle heavy magazine, which is good. I don't have any mods for the assault rifle yet. And what is this? Looks like an assault rifle as well. So yeah, that's nice. Let's take all this stuff and go talk to Kesh. Hopefully he won't yell at us for stealing his crap.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all. There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Alright, where are the Krogan here?
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Number 8, let's find out why she's calling Director Tan number 8.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
What's this deal you've been talking about?
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
So why are you still here?
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Alright, let's talk about something else. What are the problems plaguing the Nexus?
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Alright, what about Jen Garson?
What happened to Jean Garson?
Gee.
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
Alright, more about the problems.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Alright, what else do we have? The genophage. If you remember in the third one it was cured, but I don't think that transferred over here, so...
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
Oh, wow. What's the Solarian involvement in it?
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them, either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What's the state of a cure?
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Alright. It's good to hear. What's your job here?
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Alright, that's about enough information for now.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
That'd be good. Alright, let's check on the Codex update we got. Initiative, Andromeda Initiative, the Nexus, and here's something about I'm not even going to try to pronounce her first name, but Kesh. Sounds good. Alright, so that's interesting. I'll look at that on my own to find out a little bit more backstory on her. Alright, what else do we have? We did pick up some stuff, so let's take a look at that real quick. Oh, so that was a shotgun we picked up, the Discipline 1. Doesn't have as much ammo, but is a little bit more accurate and does a lot more damage, so we'll probably roll with that when we get a chance to. Doesn't look like I can select it right now. What else? And we picked up an assault rifle mod, which is really good. A magazine enhancement, so we'll definitely use that whenever we can. I guess we have to get to like a weapons table or something. Alright, nothing else. The skills, that's I'm just saving some points to get better charge, I believe. And I think there was somebody to talk to over here, right? Let's check the map. Yeah. So let's go down here and see what the other person wants to say. Can't remember who it was right now. There's a question mark over here, so let's check that out. Oh, an arms merchant. Let's see what we can buy. Oh, we can buy a lot of stuff. A lot of shotguns. We don't have any credits at all, really, just 100, so we can't really buy anything right now. There's some stuff I can sell. I can sell some of the stuff which was basically vendor trash. Let's see here. Oh, let's sell all salvage. Okay. Oh, good. We got a lot of credits for that, so let's do that. Yes. Alright, so we got rid of some of the stuff that we can't research or stick on our weapons or wherever else, so that's good. We got 10,000 credits, not much. Still can't really buy anything except for a sniper rifle. I think we already have this. Let me see. And obviously I could give it to one of my crew members, but let's see here. Where is my shotgun? Maybe since I have it equipped it doesn't show up. I think since I have it equipped it doesn't show up. But I think I already have that Omniblade 2, which I only have Omniblade 1 right now, so that might be good. Yeah, we'll look at this a little bit later. I'll go through it and do it off camera and then make my decision later. Anything else over here? What's that guy doing in there? Is he under arrest or something? I wonder what he did. Maybe he's one of the rebels or something. Arms merchant, we can talk with this guy. Maybe he'll give us something
weapons
different.
and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
What's with these prices?
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Alright, so that's just the same as talking, or going to the console. So we'll head over here and talk with this other Nexus crew member.
Please be advised.
This is
Oh yeah,
American.
Candos.
Procedures are now complete.
Let's talk with Mariette first.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What was the crime?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Sure.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Alright, let's do that real quick before we do anything else. I guess that answers the question of who that guy in the jail was. So let's run over here and speak to the jailer, Sergeant Aker.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
That's not why I'm here.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
And then he ended up dead? It's a little
So when he was
suspicious.
killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Ooh. That is terrible, but I'm gonna go with so it was unintentional.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Evidence will decide this.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Alright, we have to speak with Kendros anyway, so that's good.
Hyperion power draw
2 birds,
now
1
at
stone.
100%.
Before we talk with Kendros, I think we could speak with Liam real quick. You have
No
unused
stand
resource
up
data,
there.
go to a
Too
research
small for
station to
this.
unlock new projects.
You'd be surprised.
Where are
There's
the
also
research
turbine in the
stations?
seed bank.
Nobody's making Creeper in Andromeda.
You'd be surprised.
Alright, I don't know what Creeper is, but...
Update. We are
Hey
working
Liam,
on
how's it going?
Pathfinder.
power from the
No
Hyperion.
time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is...
Repair requests are currently
Let's call
on
it
hold.
strained.
Power coupling is
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They may all be dead.
There's apparently no viable planets in range. Exile may have been a sanitized death sentence.
What a shit show. Pathfinder, we have to get this back on track or we don't survive. No pressure, right?
We'll get back to whatever spec is.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Alright, sounds good. Are there any research stations around here before we talk to Kendros?
Hyperion are on hold.
These research stations, these kind of look researchy.
Like Quiro's rockfish.
I still reckon they had
Oh,
breather gear
well,
stowed in
busted.
that armor.
Perhaps both.
We can talk
Life is
with this
infinitely
professor
adaptable,
here. Let's do
as our
that.
expedition proves.
Please be advised.
Maybe.
The Hyperion dock
There we go.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Hirak, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What are your specialties?
What fields do you study?
Hirak's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and mathways.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
No, that sounds good.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power
I guess we have to
draw
just
is
talk
now
with these
at
guys
100%.
individually.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Sure, why not?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Wow, so he must be a biotic because he definitely just warped over to that broken console right there. What else? Director Andrina.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Stay focused.
Your work is important. Don't lose sight of that. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Alright, new task. Good. Find the missing science vessel.
Coupling and
Chief Lucan.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Try and stop me.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Sounds good. I'm not exactly sure what I have to do, but I guess I'll figure it out when I get to a planet. Anything else with that guy? Nope. Let's check the console. Again, it seems to be busted. Final proposal. Since we are here by definition, blah, blah, blah. Seeds, cluster, scourge. Alright. Or, I guess these are two things we can research, maybe? I wasn't really paying attention too well. And what is this? Okay. So I guess... Okay. I'm not exactly sure... Okay. Not exactly sure what that was. A little confused right now. I hope I didn't miss anything. Do you have anything new?
The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
Didn't we...
Do you have something in mind, Doctor?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of young minds. I want to craft a model of the cluster for them, accurate and splendid from your data. My prototype is on that console. Add more scans to improve it, and I will share my educational budget with you, and my thanks.
Alright. Okay. I guess we just activate it, maybe? Not exactly sure what this... Okay. Alright, I guess we did what we're supposed to do, I assume. Maybe those are the research things I picked up when I was on the planet, and you don't really have to spend any resources for it. You just activate it, and stuff eventually happens, because I don't have any more options now. Hope I didn't mess something up there. That was a little confusing. Alright, let us... let's check the Codex before I cut the episode. And, oh, nothing new. Let's check the journal real quick. Still need to speak with Director Tan. And our Helios assignments. Nexus. Okay, we have to talk with Kandros, which we're going to do on the next episode. And additional tasks. Travel the cluster and take planetary scans to improve the celestial model. Okay, that should be easy enough. Comparatively alien. Working on a comparative wildlife conservation effort. Travel a cluster and take scans of any unknown wildlife. That should be easy enough. We're still doing that. Scan minerals. Oh, that's easy. And we have to find some missing scientists. So I guess eventually we'll get to the point, kind of like in the first 3 Mass Effects, where you have like a star chart and you can pick where you want to go and do different things. So that's good. Alright, well, that was a very interesting episode. We learned a little bit more about the Nexus and the Andromeda initiative. And I guess on the next episode we'll talk to Kandros, try to free the prisoner or condemn him to death. I'll probably end up condemning him to death because I'm a jerk in this particular playthrough. And then we'll also talk with Director Tan. So thanks for watching. See you next time.